This video demonstrates a single door installation for our collection of vinyl bifold doors. The single door installation is the same for all different models of our vinyl bifolds. Your bifold door is ready to install. Trimming the door is not recommended. The following tools are needed for the installation of your door: a tape measure, Phillips head screwdriver, drill, 3/32 drill bit, pencil, level, rubber mallet, and safety glasses. Before beginning your installation, please check to be sure you have located all parts in the hardware kit. To begin, there are 2 hinge pivots located on the top of the door. Before installing the door, place 1 pivot bushing onto each of the hinge pivots. Decide if the door will open to the left or right and install the bottom pivot. The bottom pivot should be screwed into the pre-drilled hole on the bottom of the panel that will be on the stationary side of the doorway. Next, install the top track. Measure the top of the door jamb and mark the center of the jamb for proper placement of the track. Mark the pre-drilled holes on the track. Then drill the pilot holes for the track. Move the door snugger in the track so it will be on the opening side in the doorway. Make sure the pivot bracket inside the track is on the stationary side and is not covering any installation holes in the track. Secure the top track with the track screws. Next, install the jamb bracket on the floor. First, determine the center of the jamb so it is aligned in the doorway with the top track. Place the jamb bracket against the door jamb and mark the holes. Drill the pilot holes for the jamb bracket. Secure the bracket to the floor with the flat head screws. Next, hang the door. To hang the door, insert the top pivots into the top track. Depress each of the top pivots to insert them into the track. Once the top pivots are in, lift upward on the door and position the bottom pivot into the jamb bracket and make sure it is properly seated. If needed for your opening, the door height can be slightly adjusted by lifting the door and turning the threaded stem of the bottom pivot to raise or lower the door in the opening. Make sure the door is plumb. It should not rub against the door jamb when opening or closing. If an adjustment is needed for the door to be plumb, you can adjust the track bracket by loosening the screw and sliding the bracket within the track. Be sure to tighten the screw once in the desired location. You can also adjust the door closer to or farther away from the jamb by moving the bottom pivot in either direction in the jamb bracket. Next, install the handle. The knob should be installed on the door panel on the stationary side. A red mark indicates the handle location on the panel. Drill the pilot hole at this location. Insert the knob screw through the back of the door panel. Secure the knob on the front of the door. Your door is now ready for use.